the mistakes that only we can make for ourselves, the pleasures that we can only feel for ourselves, then we realize that the only true meaning to life is to give, is to share, is to expire. And when I say expire, I don't mean like looking at a carton of milk and saying, oh, it's spoiled. I mean expire. Expire at doing all the things that are bad, the things that hurt, the things that cause pain. Because the truth is, life is pain. Life is so much pain that if you desire to acquire joy, you must suffer through the pain. You must walk your walk and run your race through the pain. Because when you look back, you realize that you've been flying. You've been flying higher than you could have ever imagined. Because when you look back, all you really see is the joy. You see the joy of the love you had when you were with that boy. You see the joy of the love you had when that girl made you smile. You see the joy of the love you had when you first gave birth to your child. You see the joy of the love that you had when you felt the tingling from that kiss. You realize that you were flying. You were flying through the life that you thought was so bad because for one moment in time you were in pain. For one moment in time you cried the tears. For one moment in time. But it passed. It passed, and then you realized at last that once again you were looking down. You were looking down upon the world, and you were not sad. You were not sad because at last you could walk your walk, you could run your race, you could be the person you were meant to be. You could dance your dance, you could sing your song, you could flow your flow, and know that nothing you do is wrong. As long as you do it in truth from the heart, as long as you dance and love your brother through all that you do in your life, realizing that you are his strength. Realizing that this is your sister, not only in this world, but of God's book of life. So we will rely on each other. And if we continue to rely on one another through life, it will always be the sweetest sound in your ears.